Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Dalton Knecht has already been traded once and it didn't work out and he returned to the Lakers, but his name is being linked again to be traded at the end of the season. Even though the player is evolving and is a wing with good three-point shots, it seems that the Lakers are determined to get rid of Dalton Knecht. Rumors: Lakers want young star RJ Barrett and are willing to include Dalton Knecht in the deal. The Los Angeles Lakers' Luka Doncic experiment has proven to be successful during his short tenure with the franchise, as the team has come out the victor in 7 consecutive games to boost their record to 39-21 and claim possession of the Western Conference's number 2 seed. The generational tandem of Doncic and 4-time NBA champion LeBron James has been the driving force behind Los Angeles's number 12 ranked 117.3 offensive rating over the last 7 games, but their recent success could be solely attributed to their incredible defensive performance, evidenced by a league-leading 106.2 defensive rating in that same 7-game span. Due to the Lakers' monumental turnaround after acquiring Doncic via trade early on February 2, recent updates could indicate that general manager Rob Pelinka may look to contact the Toronto Raptors with the idea of shipping out their rookie forward Dalton Knecht this summer to go all in for a title in 2025-26. Knecht would be a great addition for Toronto, Heavy Sports' David Grubb wrote Monday. His three-point shooting addresses a key need, and his ability to play multiple positions offers flexibility. If he improves defensively and becomes more consistent on offense, he could become a solid contributor for a championship contender. By attempting to move the rookie scorer for the second time after the Lakers' trade deadline deal for Charlotte Hornets center Mark Williams was rescinded, the team could include Knecht, Gabe Vincent and Jared Vanderbilt's salaries along with draft capital to negotiate a trade for Toronto's fringe all-star RJ Barrett, who has recently been named as a player to watch this offseason. With the Toronto Raptors envisioning a frontcourt of Scottie Barnes and newly extended Brandon Ingram along with former lottery pick Grady Dick at shooting guard, where does that leave current leading scorer RJ Barrett's future, shared Hoops Hype's Michael Scotto on Monday. Based on conversations before the deadline, Barrett could be a trade candidate to monitor this summer. Barrett was discussed in trade talks for Ingram with New Orleans Pelicans, but the Pelicans preferred the expiring contract of Bruce Brown and stretch 5 center Kelly Olynyk, who's owed $13.45 million next season, league sources told Hoops Hype. Seeing as though Toronto was willing to give up Barrett in a prior deal, it's possible that the Lakers could swoop in to offer the team a promising prospect and draft capital for their 24-year-old star. In 49 appearances for the Raptors this season, the Toronto native Barrett is averaging 21.7 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 5.7 assists on a respectable 53.1% effective field goal percentage. Barrett was dealt by the New York Knicks to Toronto via trade during the 2023-24 season after being selected with the number 3 overall pick in the NBA draft by the Knicks in 2019. With Barrett beginning to round out his offensive game with the Raptors, it may not be a stretch that Los Angeles could figure that he'd mesh well on the court with legendary floor generals like Doncic and James, who could look to further unlock his potential as a scorer and facilitator. Dalton Knecht proving Lakers need to keep him in the rotation long term. Dalton Knecht is becoming undeniable. The Los Angeles Lakers have navigated the early stages of playing without Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves as well as anyone could have asked. Reserves have stepped up in their absence, with the likes of Shake Milton, Jared Vanderbilt, and Gabe Vincent taking turns in the spotlight. The constant during this trying time has been rookie sharpshooter Dalton Knecht, who has once again made it clear that he should be a featured player in the rotation. Knecht has put together a solid rookie season, averaging 9.0 points and 1.4 three-point field goals made on .463/.363/.785 shooting in just 19.9 minutes per game. Those numbers translate to 16.3 points and 2.93-point field goals made per 36 minutes. With Hachimura and Reeves battling injuries, Knecht has taken his game to another level, scoring 40 points between those three outings. That began when Knecht provided 8 points in just under 18 minutes during the Lakers' February 28 win over the LA Clippers. It continued when he dropped 19 points and 2 steals in 24 minutes just 2 days later in a rematch with the Clippers. Knecht rounded out his recent string of success by posting 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists in 26 minutes against the New Orleans Pelicans, thus furthering his unavoidably strong case. Dalton Knecht proving too valuable to remove from Lakers' rotation. Knecht has now scored in double figures in 8 of his past 16 games, shooting at a clip of .500/.420/.692 during that time. He now has 23 games with at least 10 points in 2024-25, with Los Angeles amassing a record of 15-8 in those outings. That includes a record of 9-4 across the 13 games during which Knecht has scored at least 10 points since Christmas Day. Considering he's still in his first NBA season, it's impressive to see Knecht impact winning in a positive way with his scoring. He's certainly in an advantageous position, having played alongside some combination of Anthony Davis, Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Reeves, but his quality is noteworthy nonetheless. If the Lakers plan to maximize their championship dreams, then continuing to get Knecht significant reps will prove essential. Removing Doncic, who has only appeared in 9 games thus far, Knecht leads the Lakers in 3-point field goals made per 36 minutes. Los Angeles is 8-4 when he buries at least 3 shots from beyond the arc, and 16-8 when he makes 2 or more. Unfortunately, the Lakers' perimeter depth has often rendered him unable to play the necessary minutes to get into a consistent rhythm. Many will point to his defensive flaws, as well as the valid fact that the Lakers have a better net rating when he isn't on the court. Rookies need time to find their place in a rotation, however, and Los Angeles has a player who's uniquely qualified to catch fire when the team needs him most. Hachimura and Reeves are understandable priorities, but Knecht must remain a featured member of the offense once they return if the Lakers are going to make a deep run in the playoffs. Former Lakers player confirms Darvin Ham isn't a good coach. Former Lakers coach Darvin Ham was run out of town after the disastrous 2023-24 NBA season. Ever since his departure, Ham's coaching abilities were up for debate, and that was before one of his former players, Patrick Beverley, confirmed that he was not effective in the role. He's huge in motivation. Things don't work, let's not try to find another course to make it work, let's make it King work, said Beverley on his podcast. As a coach, that don't work. Motherf heirs ain't here for no motivation. What's the X's and O's? Darvin Ham was J.J. Redick's predecessor, but his tenure in the locker room was relatively short-lived. Hired in June of 2022 to replace Frank Vogel, Ham believed in building a strong relationship with his players, and he often resorted to motivational speeches over creating a practical and effective game plan for his players. Famously, Ham once used his entire clipboard to write "contest without fouling" as he spent the time out to give his team another motivational speech. During the lowest points of Ham's tenure, Anthony Davis called him out and put the whole coaching staff on blast for not having the team prepared with a viable game plan. It's no wonder why the Lakers struggled for most of the Darvin Ham era, and Patrick Beverley was there to witness much of it as one of the leading point guards for a stretch. Beverley, 36, has been a bit of an NBA journeyman throughout his career. Since 2012, he has played with 7 different teams, posting career averages of 8.3 points, 4.1 rebounds, and 3.4 assists per game. Pat played just 45 games for the Lakers in the 2022-23 campaign, but he became a personal favorite of Darvin Ham. Despite averaging 26.9 minutes per game in 45 starts under Ham, Beverley knew that he wasn't cut out for the job. After a miserable season, where the Lakers lost in the first round to Denver, Ham was officially relieved of his coaching duties and he went on to accept an assistant coaching role with the Bucks. After an extensive search, which involved getting rejected by UConn men's coach Dan Hurley, the Lakers finally found their man, former NBA sharpshooter J.J. Redick. There was much skepticism about Redick at first, but he's proven to be a massive upgrade over Darvin. The vibe this year is completely different with Redick in charge. While Redick can often be seen making motivational speeches, he's more often than not helping his team make and execute plays on the floor. Compared to Ham, Redick seems to have a much more strategic view of the game, and the Lakers have been much better at adapting their approach for specific matchups and scenarios. Coaching isn't everything in the NBA, and ultimately it falls on the players to put in the effort and attention to detail required to properly execute plays on the floor. In the case of Redick, however, he's empowering this Lakers team to an impressive level. It's clear now that Darvin Ham was holding the Lakers back, and even his former players are openly admitting it.